going? You looking to rent a room here?
Yeah, looking for a place to lay my head for a couple months.
Hey, Bob. Craig.
Okay.
Hey, Craig.
Nice to meet you. Hey, welcome home, man. Welcome.
Why don't you come on in?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hold on.
Me. You like that?
You're not Bob.
Yeah, man. I am.
Dude,
No way.
way. My
No
friend from
way.
college, yeah, dude, he's got all your posters and all your records. He's got them all over.
Lots of people do, man. Lots of people do.
Yes. So cool, dude. Great to meet
You guys are like ganja?
Look at all the fucking weed he brought, dude.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ganja
yeah.
is a bird.
I
This
mean-
is
Hell yeah. Get in here, man.
Irie.
Smoke that stuff outside, but you know it's chilled for sure. This will probably be your room.
What you mean, my room? What you mean, possession? Possess a room?
This will be your room that you sleep in.
Irie.
This is the kitchen. You know, if you want to make some food. Yeah. Do you cook a lot?
I'm always cooking up an idea, man, how to break the shackles that bind us. Do you feel me?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
He's so chill. He's the chillest thing I've ever heard.
Hey, it's okay if I roll this. Yeah, ganja is a bird, this is herb.
Dude, we're like cool with that. Just like, could you do it outside?
Yeah,
if
man.
you're gonna do that.
Everything outside, everything inside. It's all one love. You feel me, man?
Yeah, sure, but I mean like, not inside the house.
Let's
for
sit
sure.
down, man. Better vibes. This my bed?
Did you see our?
This my bed, man.
No, your bed was.
Irie.
So Bob, I think we decided on $400. I think that'd be a fair price for rent.
What you mean, rent?
I just mean like you'll have to pay about $400 a month to stay in that room that I showed you earlier.
400 Babylon papers? How about I pay in ganja?
That'd be chill. That'd be cool with me. That's cool with you, right?
I mean, don't get us wrong, we love to smoke, but
Yeah, we do love to smoke. Yeah.
we're gonna need Babylon paper, Bob. Can you pay that amount per month?
Sunday night salad, coming at you from Portland,
Bienvenidos, aloha, and welcome to Sunday Night Salad. I'm your host, Alex Crawford. Alongside me, Milk Flood. Milk, how are you doing today?
Alex, I gotta say, I'm doing excellent. Things are looking a lot better for me.
They were down.
They were down. As you might know, I was working in a doggy daycare for the past couple of years, and there comes a point where you're just getting tired of being pissed on by Pomeranians, and I thought I'd give this whole TV show thing a try. You know, we've talked about this a long time here at Making New Enemies.
It's funny you say that because the last time I was on by a I had to pay double, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about our show. We're here to talk about what we have for you tonight. We're going to go first live in the field to our correspondent, Arthur Might. He's going to come at us live from Dignity Village with his journalism piece. Then we're going to go over to Kyle B. Hart. You know Kyle B. Hart.
I know Kyle.
When he talks, how does it make you feel?
It's kind of like a sativa mixed with that new Red Panda, brought to you by Herb Stomp on 39th and Belmont.
Sponsors love us.
It's a good combination of both of those, I'd say.
We're gonna go to Hank Kegstand. He's live from Breakside Brewery, getting fucked up. And then we've got a very special musical guest and in-studio guest. They're live in studio. They're in the green room right now. Funeral Gold. So let's...
The green room. Yeah, it wasn't green before they got there.
It was just a room. It was just a room.
We had them in a room, and now it's the green room.
Why is it green?
I can't say on air. We got the boss.
FCC, is that you?
Oh, Lord.
Let's go live to our correspondent in the field, Arthur Might. He's live from Dignity Village. Arthur, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, Arthur Might here in Northeast Portland out by the airport at Dignity Village. It's a tiny home community that's been here for 15 years. Let's check it out. first heard about Dignity Village on one of my wandering journeys through Wikipedia. I became curious as to how it functioned and what drew people to it. We drove up there one morning and entered as intruders with a mic and a camera, but they welcomed us graciously. We even got a tour of the place, led by this guy, Scott.
Scott, right?
Yeah. Arthur, how you doing?
Good, man. Glad to be back. Scott said they're the only homeless village in the world to pay their own bills. They do this through a slew of micro-businesses. You could recycle, or chop wood like Brian. Chill guy. Or work the garden, which Scott admitted was lacking a green thumb. I asked volunteer chairman Kevin how this was all possible.
Basically, the city gives us the land. Everything else we pay for through our membership dues or whatever, and we don't have any other government funding. It's either through private donations or what we come up with ourselves.
Right on, Kev. But the village isn't supposed to be a permanent residence for anyone. Most people can only stay for 2 years. Instead, it's meant to be a safe place where people can get back on their feet, recollect themselves, and move forward with their life. They seem to be arranged in kind of like little cul-de-sacs.
Once again, it's encouraged to get people out, to come out and be part of the community, and to visit and to talk and to socialize. Because when you're homeless, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you become what I like to call hermitized. Your sole being is you and whoever you're with. There's nothing else. You become so trapped in just that in every day-to-day life that you forget everything else and everyone else. So when you come in here, we encourage you to be out, come part of the community, to talk, to come to the meetings, to socialize, to get back in to the community.
Awesome.
So, and it really works.
I was nervous to ask, but I wanted to know Scott and his wife's personal story.
We started out homeless. We camped in tents, we stayed in abandoned houses, we couch surfed a bit, we've done about everything we could. And by the time we found the village, we almost had options of places to go. I wasn't thinking of going downtown, but I didn't know what I was going to do. And I'm glad we found the village, and it brought us here. And we were homeless 2 years, and it was quite an eye-opening experience for Lisa. Her story's better than mine, because I've been homeless off and on all my whole life. A guy's not with a woman, he's home. That's how it goes. But her story is much better. I'll see if I can get her. Dawn! Come here! Help!
All right, maybe I can do this now. Okay, well, my story, moved in with a guy who I thought was my best friend. Used everything I had ever told him against me. Started beating me up almost immediately, and in 5 years he tried to kill me about 4 times, including taking a double-barrel shotgun to my head and pulling the trigger. And then Christmas Eve I made some funky story about going home and seeing my kids. They were back from college, and instead I went to his family Christmas dinner and never went back. The village has done a lot for both of us. Between him and the village, I'm the true me.
That's our story. Of course, everybody's story in the village is different, but it all brings them here and hopefully changes them for the better a little bit, and we get back out and make it this time. That's the theory anyway. And it's worked so well. A former CEO of ours used to say, "It's homeless helping homeless," and basically that's what it is. And so helping each other pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. So
I love that. So we haven't been to this end. Is there anything going on in here? Well, there you have it, folks. Dignity Village. This has been Arthur Might, out here in the field looking for good vibes and a good story. Back to you, Crawford.
Arthur, thank you for that. I think there's a lot of people our age that don't know about places like that. Milk, what did you think?
Good piece. Not sure about the Arthur guy. I thought we talked about this. We're still hiring for that position.
Yeah, as good as that piece was, we are still hiring. Hit us up on Gmail. That's makingenemies@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Please.
Send over your resume. Maybe do a piece. Anyway, in the meantime,
Kyle B, motivate me.
Motivate me, baby.
You have a name. I have a name. Everyone on this planet has a name. So why is it that we don't use those names more actively? Now you have good friends, close relatives, everything in the middle, but you probably never call them by their first name. Now, granted, it is somewhat disrespectful if you don't call Aunt Shirley and you just go straight to her first name, but let me draw on an example from the other night. I was with a woman, and she was pleasuring me, and so I decided to return the favor, and during which she was saying my name repeatedly. And to me, that really opened up some thought patterns in that time and space, and I felt so close and open and intimate with her in that time that I realized, why don't we use our names in casual talk, not just in the bedroom. When I'm walking down the street and I see my friend with a kombucha, I'm gonna say, hey, Mary, how's your day going? Not just, hey, how's your day going? When you say someone's name, it is actually scientifically and psychologically proven to make you more intimate and close with that person. So, in closing, I will ask you, do you have a name?
Wow. Hank, out to you at the brewery. What are you chugging, man?
What's up, guys? Hank Kickstand coming to you live from Breakside Brewery in the beautiful Northeast Portland. What a great afternoon for one of my favorite features, Hank's Chug of the Day. Alright, for this week's Chug of the Day, we're going to be drinking the Breakside Tropicala Saison with chilies. It's going to be spicy. Good thing I like it spicy. Well, here we go. That's spicy. Pretty spicy. I'm gonna need another beer just to cool my mouth down. Ha! All right, thanks, guys. Back to you. Woo!
While Hank keeps chugging along, we will keep chugging along. Let's bring on our guest, one of the best indie rock bands in Portland.
I'm the music guy.
Yeah, but let's bring on, one of these sick-ass bands that we got for the show.
Hey, Funeral Gold, come on out.
Funeral Gold on Sunday Night Sally. Come on down, boys. All right, we've got they come bearing gifts. What do we have here? What the is this?
Let's try ice.
You guys have been kicking it in the green room. Appreciate y'all coming out. Who are you? What are your names? What are you? Tell us.
Well, I'm Mark.
My name's John Paul Rebello.
We are Funeral Gold.
Yeah, we're a little two-piece band.
How would you classify your music?
What do you say, Mark? I'd say like.
Is it indie?
Yeah, I guess you could say indie.
Crawford,
but,
you gotta stop with the
more
indie.
like a surf pop, I guess. Not so much like surf punk. I don't know. I mean, I think he would give you. I'd say it's more surf punk. Surf punk is definitely what.
Yeah, I think Mark's nailed it right on the head. Little surf punk vibe, little two-piece fun, and makes you think of summertime and like bitchin' parties. Can I say that?
So you guys are playing a song for us on the show. It's called "In the Future."
It's called The Future.
It's called The Future.
Yeah.
I gotta ask. In the future, does ISIS win? Do the good guys win? Who wins? I know you guys aren't like the torchbearers for the Portland music scene, but like, is the Portland music scene diluted because there's so many bands in it? Describe the scene from your point of view.
Well, I guess from my point of view, not really. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bands, but like, it's still pretty diverse. I guess maybe hip hop is the only one that may need a little more, but
absolutely,
I don't think so at all. I think there's so many creative bands out there that it kind of adds to it as opposed to dilutes it, Especially where we are from Rhode Island, so there's a lot of really good bands out there, but they're so connected, and like that's all there is. That there really is only such a select scene. Whereas out here, there's so many different scenes, so many big things that
Yeah, there's like
it's actually
multiple.
pretty
There's
nice.
it's like an onion almost, isn't it?
Yeah, there's multiple layers.
There are though. I mean, I'm not
deeper.
I'm not trying to be the cliche talk show host. It is an onion. Before you guys go, has anyone ever told you you kind of look like Steve Buscemi? Have you ever heard that? Get the mic in front of his face.
I got that my whole goddamn life, so thanks. Should we hear some music?
Let's hear some
You
music.
guys want
to play a song for us?
Yeah, we would love to play The Future.
Hey, you've been watching Sunday Night Salad. This is Alex Crawford for Milk Flood, Funeral Gold, Kyle B. Hart, Arthur Might, Hank Kagstan saying from Portland to the Middle East to wherever you might be watching from. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your week.
Here's Funeral Gold with The Future.
Doing the best that I can. Look into the
back to the fucking green room. We can get new bands in here. This side has plenty of bands. Fuck these guys. Get the fuck out. Hey, be careful. Hey, AC to my left. Nothing on my right but a wall in my chest. I think I'm running out of breath because I smoke so much, but I'm getting kind of up. 20 pushes a day, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, I can spit it any single way. Espanol, yeah, I've been told. I can spit it fresh or I can spit it bold. Get it in. It's a Sunday night salad, get it in. It's a Sunday night salad, get it in. It's a Sunday night salad, yo, AC. Hit him with that hot shit.